Back again, ladies, to part 3 of this recorded lecture. Here we are going to do task 2, reading 2, and as always we need to prepare ourselves to read by starting with previewing the texts. Here we have 3 parts: text A, text B, text C. Please, before going through previewing, you are requested, ladies, to refresh your memories by asking yourselves, what do we mean by previewing? And then let's start the previewing task here. Okay, here we have, starting with headings, here we have a link, Cuban climate, Cuba weather. Here we have pictures. Here we have some sort of drawings. Here we have today, tomorrow, 5-day, monthly, Cuba weather, weather average. So, in general, we are going to read a text about weather in Cuba. So, I think we are ready to answer these questions. So, preparing to read. Look at the texts. Circle the correct answers A to C to the questions 1 to 3. Number 1. Where are the texts from? What do you think? Since we have a link here, so these texts are from a web page. So one with C, I'm so sorry. Number 2, which text is about the weather in Cuba right now? Now, what do you think? Here we have today, tomorrow, 5-day, monthly, etc. So is it a daily report here? What do you think? So, 2 with B. Yes, text B is about the weather in Cuba right now, because here we have a daily report, today, tomorrow, 5-day, monthly, etc. Average is not about today. Also, climate is not about today. These two can give us maybe monthly report, average, general, etc., but not daily. So what do you think? Which texts are about typical weather in Cuba? What do you think? Text A and B, text B and C, texts A and C. Since we know that text B is about weather in Cuba now, so logically the answer, or the correct answer here, is C, texts A and C. So ladies, you can pause the video, you can stop the video to check your answers and come back again. So ladies, here moving to task number 2. Read the sentences 1 to 4 below and write the words from the box in the gaps. Here you need to understand some key vocabularies. We already talked about these 4 vocabularies: temperature, climate, rainfall, and wind speed. Please, ladies, use your logic, use your own understanding to fill in the gaps with the correct answers. Take 1 to 2 minutes maximum to write your answers. Pause the video and come back again to check your answers if they were correct or not. So ladies, with number 1, we use degrees centigrade, C. Whenever we use C, we are aiming to talk about what? Use degrees centigrade, C, to talk about what? What do you think? C is usually related to temperature, climate, rainfall, or wind speed. What do you think? Whenever you use or whenever you see this, you need to know that we are going to talk about temperature. So, number 1 with temperature. Number 2, use kilometers per hour. kph. H to talk about what? Whenever we use this abbreviation or kilometers per hour, we are going to talk about what? What do you think? Since we have kilometers, so is it something related to speed? What do you think? Actually, yes. So number 2 with wind speed. So whenever you see this abbreviation or whenever you read kilometers per hour, you need to know that we are mentioning something related to wind speed, especially in weather. Number 3, use millimeters, mm, to talk about what? Whenever you see this, you need to know that we are going to talk about rainfall or climate. What do you think? Millimeters, something related to water, but we can see it usually or always with bottled water, millimeter, something. So yes, whenever you see millimeter in weather, you need to know that we are going to talk about rainfall. And finally, use seasons to talk about what? What do you think? If we use the word season, you need to know that we are going to talk about something, we call it climate. So ladies, you can pause the video to check your answers and come back again to continue with this part. Number 3, write the words from the box in the gaps in text B opposite. Use word list on page number 194 to help you. Here, ladies, we have 4 gaps. Use your logic. Use the visuals to understand which one of these is the correct answer. Here we have windy, sunny, rainy, and cloudy. And ladies, you need to understand that these 4 terms are adjectives. And we already talked about adjectives, and we said that adjectives are used to describe nouns. So windy is an adjective, the noun of it is wind. Sunny is an adjective, and the noun is sun. Rainy is an adjective, the noun is rain. Cloudy is an adjective, and the noun is cloud. So ladies, take 1 minute maximum to understand the visual, to decode the visual, to translate the visual, to know the meaning of these visuals, to match the correct answers. Pause the video, write your answers here, and then come back again to check your answers. Okay, starting with this one. What is this? Is it a sun? Is it raindrops? Is it a cloud? Is it wind? What do you think? It is a cloud. So, is this, are you going to write here windy, sunny, rainy, or cloudy? What do you think? To describe this day, today, is cloud. Can we say cloud? No. We need to use the adjective of it. So, first one is cloudy. Since we have a cloud here, we answer, or we end up with this answer by understanding the visuals here. So number 1 is cloudy. Number 2, here cloudy, and here we have raindrops. So what do you think? Cloudy and what? Cloudy and windy. Are these wind samples? Cloudy and sunny. Is this sun? Cloudy and rainy. Cloudy and cloudy. What do you think? Cloudy and rainy. These are raindrops. So Monday will be cloudy and rainy. What about Tuesday? What is this and cloudy? Is it windy? Is this wind? Here we have a cloudy. So we need to understand what is this. Is it a wind? No, so we cannot say windy. Is it a sun? Is it a rain? No, so we cannot say rainy. This is not rain. Is it a cloud? Obviously, we cannot say cloudy and cloudy. So, this is a sun. And we can say Tuesday will be sunny and cloudy. What about Wednesday? The weather Wednesday will be what? Sunny. Here we have sun. And what are these? What do you think? These show us the wind. So finally, you can say Wednesday will be sunny and windy. You can, ladies, pause the video to check your answers and then come back again. Now, ladies, moving to scanning to find information. Here, ladies, you are requested to scan the text here. Scan these 3 texts to find those specific informations. Match the facts 1 to 8 to the correct words and numbers A to H. This will be your second task for today, ladies. You need to read carefully to scan the text to find those specific information as well as to write the correct answers. So you are requested to take 3 to 5 minutes to scan the texts, the 3 texts, in order to answer these questions. This will be, as I said, your second and final task for today. So do it with a big care. Moving to discussion, work with a partner. Ask and answer the questions below. You can work with your sister, with your friend, with yourself, of course. Ask yourself, or let anyone ask you, is the climate in Cuba good? What do you think after reading the text? What do you think? Is it good? Or not? Say yes or no. What are the seasons in Cuba? Does Cuba have the full 4 seasons? What do you think? Is the climate in your country good? Is the climate in Saudi Arabia good? Yes or no? What are the seasons in your country? Here we are talking about Saudi Arabia. What are the seasons in Saudi Arabia? Do we have autumn? Do we have spring? What do you think? Ask yourself. Answer. And finally, where can you find facts about climate in your country, in Saudi Arabia? We mentioned this at the beginning of part 1. We need to use what or Google what? Refresh your memories, ladies. And here, this is the end of today's lecture, which was about Unit 2 seasons. I hope you find it fruitful. I hope you find it funny. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send it to me via email or through course messages, or ask or give me your questions tomorrow, inshallah, during the traditional class. This is it for today. I hope to meet you soon, inshallah. Goodbye.